So today I want to cover the 5 basic combat ranges. You got 5 basic combat ranges, and we want to cover how to transition from one range to the other without exposing ourselves unnecessarily to attack. So you have grappling range, you have trapping range, you have punching range, you have kicking range, and you have weapons range. When you look at the 5 ranges of combat, what you're basically saying is combat is storytelling. You have a beginning, a middle, and an end. You might be this close when it starts, and this becomes an instant grappling match. If you're not a proficient grappler, you're going to be uncomfortable here. You might even be at a disadvantage. So maybe what you do is you headbutt them, shoot a quick knee, push them off, and go into the range where you're comfortable, whether that's punching or kicking. Okay? So let's take a look at a couple of basic things you can do. One, if you're a grappler, you're probably going to have some sort of weighted dummy that you're throwing around, practice your submissions and locks on in the absence of a partner. You want to be able to really manhandle some weight. Very good. But what happens when there's a disproportionate strength advantage and you have difficulty with this person because they got that moderate grappling skills? Now I need to be able to do something that's going to stop them from executing. So I need to neutralize their fighting style. So in trapping range, your obvious attacks are going to be elbow, headbutt, knee, stomps, bite, gouge. Those are your basic ranges in trapping. Arm breaks are included too. If you know how to grab an arm, break it properly, yes. If not, push off. Get into your range of punching. Basic punching combination that I like to teach is a 4-hit combination that translates also to weapons. So you say there's a back knuckle. Now the good thing about this back knuckle, if you notice, it's circular. It's not a flicking back knuckle. It's from here, boom. When I hit, I actually flex my wrist downward and create a downward arcing motion. The striking point is going to be the temple, right above the cheekbone. You can hit the bridge of the nose, or you can actually intentionally put this middle knuckle in the eye if you're accurate enough. But I'm hitting downward. Boom! Now, if you ever watch someone like Muhammad Ali, he often dropped his right hand when he was throwing a punch. He rarely threw it straight because he wanted to put his weight behind it without having to flex a lot of muscles. So we come, that's basically how you see him throw. Same concept here, we're using gravity combined with some little bit of muscle there. So I'm flexing at the last minute. My hand is relaxed. At the last minute, explosive energy going down. Now once I've mastered how to throw that back knuckle to effect, I'm going to dig in the ribs. I'm going to hit, boom, but I'm not really uppercutting. You're taking that middle knuckle, inserting it in between the ribs in the intercostal cartilage, and you're doing a hip rotation so it comes out very short, very sharp. Very short, sharp. Think of Joe Louis's 6-inch punch. So I'm here, and I go 1, 2. The next thing, notice how I cover here. Notice this position. Once I'm here, this hand comes out again. Boom! Now if his hand is down, because I hit the rib, hand drops down, I'm going to smack him either behind the ear or again on the temporalis, and then follow through with that secondary punch. So when I put it together, it looks like this. Again, you hear the rhythm, and you want to develop a good rhythm where you can time it continuously. So I'm here, 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 here. That's your beat, and that's your combination. So that gives you one combination on the inside. There's my punching. Now the cool thing is, if for some reason I have to move forward, this is an automatic elbow, and this is a short punch anyway, so it also works in trapping range. So if I'm in grappling range, I need this dude off me. Shoulder, elbow, back fist, under punch, combination. Once I hit him here, either he's backing up or I am, and I'm just going to do that by pivoting. Notice I didn't step. I just pivoted away, which allows me to exit with a back kick or a strong side kick. So see the transition? We went from the guys grabbing me, and from grabbing me, maybe a thumb in the eye, maybe a quick knee, but I need him off of me, and I just give him a good one. Elbow, back fist, under punch, back fist, punch straight. Pivot, knee up, strong back kick. So there you saw me transition from grappling, to trapping, to punching, to kicking range. Then you can start experimenting with other combinations. So if I decide to hit him, we're at a normal beginning fighting distance, so to speak, and I feel comfortable with my forehead combination because I've been practicing it. As he throws a punch, this hand might come up as a block. So that same back knuckle motion easily becomes a blocking motion. So I come here, block, and then from there, if you're comfortable with that type of move. So there you have it, some transitions. Notice kind of a beginning, end of the story. For my ending, I like to end with a very strong bone-breaking move. As you can see, my back kick is not a soft back kick. It's not a point back kick. It is designed to break bones, so it makes a strong finishing move. You can do the same thing. If you set up with someone, you might decide to go 1, power punch, 2, cross step, spinning hook kick. What that does is sends him one way into the move. When I throw this hand, he's going to go this way. Well, that's why the kick comes this way. So I'm going to hit him 1, 2. As his face goes that way, cross step, and bring the foot right into the bridge of the nose. So just a couple of combinations, something for you to work on.